Joss Stone joins us. First of all, we're talking about all this music and all these things going on. You are expecting a baby any day now.
Yeah, I know. It's right in there. And it's coming out. It's got to come out somehow.
Well, yeah,
it
does.
Weeks, and it'll be with us.
I mean, you are so brave. I know you're delivering soon. To be still performing and working, are you trying to work up until you are wheeled into the maternity ward?
I mean, I figured I get bored if I don't work. So I've got to do something, haven't I?
How's your pregnancy been?
I don't know what it'll be like when I have the baby. Maybe I won't be able to, or I've never had a baby before, so I don't know what to expect. So I'm like, well, I might as well get in what I can, do some bits and bobs, and then when the baby comes, I'll just cuddle the baby.
Gosh, Josh, how has your pregnancy been for you?
It's been good. The first trimester was horrible. I was so sick. And actually, that's when I was still doing little bits and bobs, writing and stuff. But it does make you quite sick. I know not everybody gets that, but it did make me sick. And then I got all worried, like, oh my God, it's in there now. Like, how am I going to get it out?
Oh gosh.
I know, the fear.
I feel like I'm going to do a birds and the bees and how to have a baby with Joss Stone. Okay, I'll tell you how they take it out a little bit later. I recently had that done. We'll talk about that offline. Now, you've been working, though, through this pregnancy. You just completed that world tour, and it's incredible. You've been playing all around the U.S. and Europe. You performed in nearly every country on the globe, including Syria, Yemen, North Korea, which I've got to ask you about. I mean, it's advised not to travel to North Korea. Yeah. Why did you want to go there?
I mean, they advise you not to travel to lots of places because they can't, I suppose your government can't protect you in those places. But you kind of take your own protection with you. And I think if you're going somewhere, and I've tried and tested this method, if you're going somewhere with love and literally to sing songs to people, you're in much less danger than if you're going somewhere with, I don't know, a want to do business and make money, or a war effort, you know. Yeah. It really depends what your purpose is. Why are you going to this place?
So why were you going? What was your purpose?
With a little smile.
Joss,
so we were always looked after.
What was your purpose? I mean, I know that Mick Jagger, who's a friend of yours, he's your bandmate in the group you have, Super Heavy. Mick Jagger said that you were mad for trying to, meaning losing it, for wanting to perform in all of these countries, including places not advised to travel. Why? What was your purpose? Why did you want to do it?
I kind of felt like, well, there's a big why not, which is much bigger than the why. It felt kind of unfair. There was a little injustice going on. So I'm a very literal person. And if I say I'm going to do something, that's what I mean. And I mean that literally. Like, if I'm going to do a world tour, why would I miss out 75% of the world? That doesn't make any sense. And then you go through that question, you ask yourself that question, and then you have the answer. And the answer is, it is money. So most of these countries, they can't pay the gig fee that we're used to getting paid. But when you get to a place where you are getting paid a good amount of money, you can use that money to go and play somewhere else. Yeah. So I would go and play like Brazil and get my normal gig fee, and then I'd use that to go and play in like 3 to 4 countries in Africa that you don't get any fee. So it's really all about that. The music, like people like the Rolling Stones, that's a perfect example. They're listened to all over the world. And, you know, I met a little boy in Sao Tome, which is a very small country in Africa that I'd never heard of before the tour. And he was wearing a Rolling Stones t-shirt with the little tongue out. And I was like, oh, I've got to tell Mick about this. You know, so there are people that want to hear you perform, but they can't pay you. But that's okay. That's okay. That's not the reason why we do it. We do it because we want to make people smile. Right. So if you're going to do a world tour, I suggest you don't leave out 75% of the planet.
I love that. Does the baby move when you're performing?
Do you know, it just goes straight to sleep. It doesn't move. It goes like, oh, mum's singing. Okay, I'll have a little rest.
You said
the second
it.
I sit down.
Do you know the gender? Because you said it. Are you hiding? Because that would
Oh yeah, I shouldn't call it, should I? Baby.
The baby.
Baby.
But do you, I don't want to
No,
know
I
the
don't
gender.
know
Do
if
you
it's a
know the
boy or a
gender?
girl.
Oh, you, what
No,
did you,
I don't know.
you don't
It's a
know.
surprise.
I like that. I like that.
It's exciting, but I don't know now with names. It's so hard to choose a name when you don't have an inkling. So I'm just going for like, I don't know, names that can be both. Like Robin is nice.
Robin
like
is
that.
nice. I like
That's
Robin.
kind of nice.
Is
Boy,
that your
girl, work?
That'll go. Tony,
Tony,
Tracy.
yeah.
Those are
Yeah.
okay. I could see that. All right. Well, congratulations on everything.